that day, I headed straight for the spot where we'd agreed to meet. The place where we could meet in secret, without anyone seeing us. But she wasn't there, and there was no sign of her having been there at all. Thinking about it, it was to be expected. It hadn't been a promise or anything. It had merely been a hope. It was the start of a long, long night. When would the morning come? After how many hours, days, or even months? Or would this night last for all eternity? In this world shrouded in darkness, there was no way of knowing. The concept of time no longer meant anything. But still, I continued to wait. I continued to wait, believing that one day the light would return. I wasn't good at believing in things, but there was nothing else left for me to do. Thousands of years passed, tens of thousands, until, with no warning at all, she came, bringing with her a dazzling light. Karen? Is she here? It's so bright. Fluffy clouds floating high in a bright blue sky and a brilliantly shining sun. It's beautiful. What? It's dawn though. It's way past dawn, ain't it? Where am I? Who am I? Let's see. We're still at the quarry pier. I overslept! Hang on, what time is it? The sun's already high in the sky. Doesn't that mean noon? Where's Karen? She's not here. Not here? She isn't even here! She didn't show up? Of course not. I'm the guy who falls asleep fast asleep while he's supposed to be waiting for a girl. Even if Karen did come, she probably left in disgust when she saw my dopey sleeping face. And at a time like this, why do I always mess things up at the crucial point?
Oi! Kochi kochi! これが親父の船だ!
Karen? Huh? Someone is standing on the deck of a small boat, waving their arms in my direction.
急ごうぜ! もうすぐ朝の定期船が出る時間だ。人が集まってくるぞ。
Karen? Karen? Am I dreaming? But this voice and this face.
どうしたセツナ?
Karen. It's really Karen. Whoa! Do you just like jump on top of her?
何抱きついてきてんだよ!
I didn't think you would show up, Karen. It's really Karen. It's really Karen. It's really Karen.
離れろよ、おい!
It's really Karen. It's really Karen. It's really Karen.
大ずりすんな! ひげが痛えよ!
Sorry, I'll shave. Whoa! It's really Karen.
おいこら!
Ow.
騒ぐんじゃねえよ。誰かに見つかったらどうすんだ?
So, who gives a shit? Right. Sorry. I just got overexcited. There's a flock of seagulls regarding us suspiciously, but thankfully, there are no humans around whose attention I could have alerted. A clear summer sky stretches out above us. It's the perfect weather for our voyage.
荷物はそれで全部か?
Yeah, everything I have is in this backpack. Wait a minute. I stopped Karen, who's bubbling with energy, like she's about to set sail at any moment. When did you get here?
約束通り夜明け前だよ。ほら、鍵も。
And you let me sleep? She pulls a bundle of keys from her pocket and jangles them.
どれが船のかわからなかったから、家中の鍵を持ってきちまったけどな。
You brought every single key? Wait. Did she bring the key of the offshore platform? How heroic. Why didn't you wake me up?
そりゃ気持ちよさそうに寝てたから。
Oh.
さすがにそろそろまずいから叩き起こすつもりだったけどな。
Kick me awake? I see. I basically get the situation now, so she did show up on time, yes. But there's only, I mean, even if she didn't, she still showed up eventually, so, I'm happy. I'm happy either way. But But there's still one thing I want to know. And that's the most important thing to me and Karen right now. Why are you always wearing your school uniform?
はあ？いいじゃねえか別に。
Oh, I don't know, I was expecting to see you in casual clothes today. It ain't a school day, you're not going to school anymore. But I was looking to seeing a whole new side of you.
うるせえよ。変な格好で来て幻滅されるわけにはいかねえだろ。
Oh?
それにこないだあんた制服で喜んでたじゃねえか。
I mean, I don't dislike it. That's true, but...
嬉しくねえのかよ。
Well, it's just that I've seen it so many times now, you know? I do like it, but right now it kind of feels like I'm doing something really bad with a high school girl. It's just like, you know, what if the cops actually, like, the cops on the mainland find us, right? I'm just saying that, like, they're gonna think worse things if they see me with a high school girl than if they see me with a girl in just regular clothes. Wait, actually, I totally am. Yeah, but people will immediately know that if they see a high school uniform. If they see regular clothes on a girl, they're not entirely sure. Wait, no, that wasn't what I wanted to ask. Karen came to the designated place at the designated time, which means there is something I have to confirm. Do we have to confirm? Doesn't it basically answer our questions already? Do you love me? Is Karen acting of her own free will right now, rather than on a mere impulse to run away? I mean, she had a lot of time to think about it, right? So you hope that us sort of giving her that time would remove the impulse element of it, right? Is this the outcome she wants, rather than the outcome someone wants from her? The answer to that is...
好き
She does!
かも。
I think. Goddamn. Well, close enough. You think?
わかんねえよ。私にもさ。けどさ、嬉しかったんだ。あんたに好きって言われて。
Okay, that's a good thing, I suppose.
だから私もあんたのことが。
Yeah, probably, yeah. That's why I think, I guess. She trails off and looks up at me.
好きかも。
Why do you always have to backtrack at the last second? Can't you just stick with what you're saying? I love you so much. Maybe. Oh, I like you so very much. I think, I'm not sure. Like, always at the last second just to backtrack. Maybe.
だから言ってんだろ。わかんねえって。
She doesn't know, huh? Of course she doesn't. She lacks critical information. If she did, I would have heard her answer yesterday. Still, she came, and that's enough for me right now. And people's emotions are never 100% one way or the other. Even if you're 99% about something, there's still that 1% of uncertainty dogging you. And who did I say would take on that 1% of uncertainty? Alright, Karen, follow me. I'll give you the happiness you deserve. Maybe.
カモってなんだよ、カモって。
Just a little payback. Today is the first day of the rest of our lives. Maybe.
だからカモって。
No, that's our motto right now. That's our saying. It's like every time. Hell yeah, I'm so sure about this. Maybe. I grab hold of Karen's hand and leap aboard the boat. I feel the stern of the boat sink into the water when our combined weight hits it. This is still only the very first step, but we're already off the island. Engines go! Set sail! Maybe!
しつけえよ、もういいだろそれは。
I don't know, I still find it funny. Hard starboard! No! Port! Maybe?
真面目にやりやがれ。つか教本読め、ほら。
Right. We're not moving. Are we still anchored, maybe?
ちぎれる、ロープちぎれるって。おい、聞け刹那。
Oh shit. Setsuna, out on the waves, you call me captain, you hear me?
なことどうでもいいから、まずはロープをほどきやがれ。
Right, fine. Oh, this rope? It's pretty tough. Since I tried to force the boat forward, the knots tightened so much that there's no way to get it undone. Just cut it off. I flipped through the manual, but I can't even identify what kind of knot it used to be. If I just had a knife. Wait, don't we have it? Didn't Sara give it to me? Knife? I stick my hand into my backpack and pull it out. Yeah, we got it, right? I do have one, because Sara confiscated it from Karen, and then Sara gave it to me.
それ私のじゃねえか。どうしてあんたが持ってんだよ。
Well, Sara told me to return it to you, kind of. Sara hadn't said it so clearly at the time, but thinking back on it now, maybe she anticipated this would happen. Obviously, not that I need a knife in this particular instance, of course, but that I would take Karen off the island. I cut the rope, then silently offered a knife to Karen, but she makes no move to take it back.
この島で夢を見つけられない人が今度で夢を見つけられるんですか？
Have we found our dream? Is that why we're trying to leave the island? Probably not. We had a dream that could come true even on the island. We're leaving the island so that the dream we found here doesn't come true. So that we can pick out our dreams ourselves, grasp hold of them with our own hands, shape our own future. Okay, I'll hold on to it a little longer. We're aiming for a brand new dream that we haven't found yet. But we'll definitely find it. Now that we've made the decision to leave and all. Now there's nothing holding us back! Let's go, Karen! Set sail! Maybe!
本によりゃ離岸の手順はだな。
Full speed ahead! Set a course for open water!
おい、隣の船にぶつかる。止まれ、止まれて。
Oh shit, 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 shit! Emergency maneuvers! Empty the ballast! Submerge the vessel!
潜水艦じゃねえよ。
Then we'll destroy the obstacle! Launch the missiles!
ねえよ。
Shit! Did we really crash?
あれ、モリス先生の船。
Oh shit, the doctor. Well, knowing him, he probably didn't hear the crash anyway, so we're fine. It's turned out into a bit of a dramatic departure, but this could be a good thing. Our worries aren't going away no matter what we do. In which case, I'll leave everything up to momentum. If we mess around and have a laugh, we will eventually forget our fears, leaving only curiosity for this new world. Alright, we're setting sail for the new world! Look out, we're coming for you! Hmm.
で、陸はどっちだよ、キャプテン。
At least she's calling me captain. It's kinda hard to see with the fog and all. It's lost.
ロストしてんのは私たちだ。
Around 30 minutes after we set sail, we stop the boat as a thin mist starts to close in around us. It's not thick enough to completely block our view, but there are no visible landmarks within the range we can see. Don't we have like a compass? Don't worry, the mist will dissipate as the sun climbs.
それまでここで待つってのか？どこに流されるかわからねえぞ。
Calm down. We have a nautical chart and a compass. Using these, I guess that our current position is... I don't know how to read these, do I? Where are we? For the time being, let's have breakfast, shall we?
そうだな。
We're gotta be hungry, right? Here, have some hardtack. We sit down around a can of hardtack with a packet of boil-in-the-bag curry each. I feel a bit of a bum, like a bit of a bum, but not having any modern conveniences like plates on hand, we'll just have to make do.
どうすりゃいいんだこれ。
Just slurp it up. Karen is regarding the hardtack with equal parts suspicion and curiosity, as though she's never seen anything like it before. She takes a piece and timidly brings it to her mouth, then bites down on it.
勝てよ。
I mean, you can eat it as is, but it's better if you soak it in the curry a bit. It'll get soggy, right? It'll soak it up.
なるほど、そういうことか。
She immediately tosses the hardtack into the packet of curry and starts to smush it. Right, time for me to have some too.
へえ、意外といけるじゃねえかこれ。
Yep, didn't I tell you? I know, right? Although I'd rather have something hot.
そうだな。落ち着いたら作ってやるよ。
Gulp. I'm looking forward to it. This is pretty nice. Thinking back on it, we haven't really eaten many meals
な
together.
あせつな、こうして二人で身を寄せ合って飯を食ってるとさ、
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. It's like we're an old married
まる
couple.
で遭難したみてえだよな。
Oh, that's what you're thinking? Huh?
つうか遭難してるよな。
Well, do you want some more hardtack? We have plenty.
話そらすんじゃねえよ。大事な話してんだから。
What are you talking about? This voyage that we call life is all smooth sailing.
あのな、いくら私がバカでも今がどういう状況かくらい分かってるよ。
But I promised that I would take on her fears. Just leave it to me. You just take it easy. Safe in the knowledge that everything is under control.
どっちに行きゃいいかも分かんねえんだろ。
I don't have any response to that. I promised her. Even if I have made a mistake, I can't say it.
はあ、せめて島が見えてりゃな。
Yeah, and before we actually... What if we just, like, try sailing, right? Because right now we're kind of waiting out the mist, but what if we think that it's gonna last that long that we need to move ahead? And then we're like, we actually go ahead and somehow just return back to the island and like, oh shit. Well, we still had sight of the island. All we had to do was go forward in the opposite direction. But once we lost it, I couldn't even tell left from right. Of course I couldn't. After all, the only thought I'd had in my mind was leaving the island, so I hadn't considered anything that came after that. I never even had a real destination in mind. Do you want to go back? Dude, what the fuck?
あのな、船まで盗んどいて今さら帰れねえよ。
At this point, we're kind of committed to, like, going to the mainland, I would say. Does that mean she would if she could? No, there's no point in debating that now. We've already passed the point of no return.
ま、霧が晴れりゃなんとかなるだろう。あとは食料と燃料がどんだけ持つかだな。
Oh shit, fuel, right, that's kind of an important thing. Karen starts rummaging through the bag, or my bag. Right, if we can just make it there, we'll be fine. Even if we're in the worst case scenario, if we run out of money and food and can't get a job, then...
なんだこりゃ。
What? Karen pulls something from my bag and stares at it.
ゴミか。
Trash! She lets go of it, and a gust of wind sweeps it up into the air. Is that the phone number? It's a familiar scrap of paper. No! Ugh. In a panic, I lean over the side of the boat and stretch out my arm. Did we get it? Did we catch it? Yes, I caught it! Whoa! I lose my balance and fall backward. No, 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 no! Ah, shit!
せつな、大丈夫か？
God damn it! My body sinks beneath the surface of the water before I slowly float back to the surface, face up. Pretty much. However, let me guess, the paper is now soaked, right? The note! The scrap of paper which I managed to catch hold of is no longer in my hand. Where is it? I look all around me, raking my hands haphazardly through the water. Why are we so desperately after this note, though? I understand that it's like the thing that Rinne gave us, right? Her phone number, right? In case of emergency, I suppose. But isn't it kind of similarly a backup plan, right? I thought we were supposed to go full steam ahead. I don't see anything. Why are we so desperately? I feel like we're not in this 100% either. I mean, you can never be really 100% as they always said, right? But like, I feel like we're getting kind of further away from that, though. I don't see anything. My hands don't brush against anything. It can't have gone far. It must still be floating around here
も
somewhere.
しかしてさっきのあれ、大事なもんだったのか？
Karen calls to me from up on the boat.
悪い。私何も考えずに。
Yeah, what were you thinking, Karen? Just littering on the ocean? A fucking dolphin could be choking on the note right now. I'm the one at fault here. I'm the one who wasn't thinking. I knew it was important, so I should have memorized the number. It's definitely around here somewhere, but now that I've lost sight of it, I'm never going to find it again. It's like searching for a drop of water in the midst of an ocean.
もう無理だってせつな。
A tiny speck just floating in a vast expanse of water, with no idea of where it is or where it's heading. What is it I've lost sight of? What is it I'm trying to find?
なあせつな、もう諦めようぜ。
What am I trying to let go of? Contrary to my predictions, the mist continues to thicken. The thing is, right, that note sort of resembles our last hope of like possibly returning to the island. And it feels like now that's kind of gone, and it seems like we do kind of regret that. With such limited vision, even trying to navigate based on the compass is probably not a good idea. All we can do right now is wait.
こりゃ今夜は船の上で一泊か。
Yeah, damn. This is not how I envisioned us actually like leaving off the island, being stuck in a fucking mist most of the time. I hear Karen grumbling as though from a great distance.
なあせつな、あんた毛布とか持って。ってどうしたせつな、顔真っ青じゃねえか。
Wait, are we seasick?
まさかさっき海に落ちたせいで。
Sorry, could you not talk? I don't feel so good.
え
I thrust my head out over the side of the boat and emptied the recent contents of my stomach into the water below. No, the curry!
なんだ船酔いかよ。脅かすなよ。
Don't act like it's no big deal. You're not the one who... Even though there's nothing left to expel, my stomach continues to revolt. I hate that. I don't puke very often, but like at times, something like if you've been sick or something, right? There has been times where like I had to puke and you puked out everything that there is to puke that was like in your stomach, right? In terms of like food or whatever. But then you still have the feeling that you have to puke and you're still kind of puking, but all you're puking out is just sort of either just liquid, or like it's just it's like sometimes you're like puking and you like if you have the gag reflex in your throat, but like nothing actually comes out. And I feel like that's the worst, where like you feel like you have to puke and you're kind of puking, and if there were something in your stomach you would be puking, but because there's nothing comes out, and it's like, oh, it's the worst. Holy shit. My throat burns and it's hard even to breathe.
おいおい大丈夫か。酔い止めはあるわけねえか。
We didn't come that prepared. Karen gently rubs my back, but it seems to have the opposite effect to that intended, as my nausea increases with every movement of her hand. Don't worry about me. More importantly, you haven't slept, have you? You should rest now.
おう。
Her presence and her warmth pull away from me. Almost immediately after, I hear steady breathing, which indicate that she's already asleep. Damn, so fast? She must have been on edge this whole time. Unlike me, I conked out on the pier without a care in the world. I take a sip from a bottle of water, swill it around in my mouth, then spit it out into the sea. The vomit is slowly dispersing and disappearing into the waves. I'm the worst. I'd waved Karen off, acting like it was out of concern. I wasted our precious supplies of food and water. Yeah, we puked it out. All we can do right now is wait for the fog to clear. We can't be that far away from the island yet. Once the mist lifts, we'll probably be able to see the silhouette of the island. What if we see Urashima, huh? And then, with the island and the compass, we can determine our current position. But what about after that? Will I really be able to make it on the mainland when I've already gotten into this mess after barely leaving the island? In an unfamiliar place with no one to rely on. Of course I won't. So should we turn back? That's not possible. It's too late for that, dude. This is what I'm saying. Like, he's so uncertain about everything. The island will be in an uproar by now. Once the news spreads that Karen ran away with a man, let alone me, there'll no longer be a place for her there. There's also the possibility that if we've drifted too far, we won't even be able to see the island even when the fog clears. And then we'll be drifting for the rest of our lives, never making it anywhere. I mean, the ocean is a vast place, right? But depending on which direction we're going, we're bound to hit land at some point. It might take a little bit longer, depending on which direction we're going, but we're bound to hit land at some point.
Mama.
Mama? Huh?
Mama. どこ?
Natsumi, we're trying to kind of go to her now, right? Karen's talking in her sleep. Kurutsu Natsumi, where are you now? And what are you doing? How did you plan to live after leaving all on your own? Or did you rush off without thinking about it at all? And then die? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Is she dead? Were you just as complete and utter a fool as me?
Mama.
At that moment... Oh shit! A slanting gust of wind rocks the boats. Uh-oh! Huh? And the fog cleared just like that? One gust of wind and it's immediately gone? Instantly?
今の揺れは
What the fuck is some magic at work? Hey, Karen, look! I knew it. I knew we were going to reach here somehow, right? Considering what the police officer said about the offshore platform and the key, and Karen saying that she just took like a bunch of keys, I knew that we'd somehow end up here. Which actually means that we didn't leave the island that far, right? Considering that you can see the silhouette of the offshore platform from the island itself, meaning that people can actually see the boat as well in the distance while on the island. For a moment, she's lost for words at the sight of the towering structure that suddenly appeared before us. I mean, we're really not that far considering we freaking swam to this thing, right?
海上ステーションどうしてこんな近くに
We must have got caught in a current and drifted back here. When looking out at the platform from the island, it's to the west, which means that our position right now is...
やったな、セツナこれで進む方向がわかるじゃねえか
Yeah, it's great, but we're also here at the platform. We could just explore it, right? Yeah, you're right. And especially since Karen sort of said like mama, right? Mommy. There is some information here on this offshore platform, perhaps about Natsumi? There should be. Which way is that? Which way should I steer the boat?
どうしたキャプテン
The island where family is waiting, or the mainland where there's no one to depend on. The answer is clear. People can't survive on their own. Wait, we're going back? On their own? But we got Karen. Where is Kurutsu Natsumi now? And what is she doing? How is she living after leaving the island all on her own? No. People can't live alone. The same goes for Kurutsu Natsumi. She too must have tried to rely on someone. But on who? I remember the officer saying something about meeting her somewhere. Think. Who would Kurutsu Natsumi have turned to? Nakamiya Suharu, yep. Is it a coincidence? Or an inevitability? The documents left behind by Nakamiya Suharu are on the offshore platform, see? They're right in front of us. How convenient. His address, or his phone number, or the name of the laboratory he worked at. Anything would do, really. If we can follow up on even the tiniest of clues, I'm sure we can find her. The problem is the key to the platform. The mayor has it, but... is it a coincidence? Or inevitability? Karen said that when she was getting the key to the boat, she brought all the keys in the house. Yep. We have the key right here, which also means that the mayor can't actually lock his own doors.
セツナさっきから何ブツブツ言ってんだ
Let's do it. There's a clue to your mom's whereabouts on that offshore platform. We're gonna look for your mom, Karen.
ママ
Yes, for mommy, mama. There is someone on the mainland we can rely on. Kurutsu Natsumi, Karen's mom, fled the island just like we are now, so she's sure to understand. She'll help us. Do you not want to see your mom again, Karen? Her eyes widened for a moment, and then...
痛い
Let's do this then. Let's go. Her voice is quiet but clear.
会いたい。会って聞きたいことや話したいことがいっぱいある。5年前に何があったのか、この5年で私がどう変わったのか、全部知りたいし、全部教えたい。
Karen and I had just blindly left the island without any goal in mind, but now we have a purpose. Now, for the first time, I can see the way ahead. Make for the offshore platform! I'm sure that this path leads there, to the new world that we could never see while on the island. Let's go, Karen! We're gonna find your... What? What? Oh my god, I mean, they said they were going to demolish it soon, but right now, are you kidding me? Just as we have a goal in mind, just as this is our goal, finally we have something to set our eyes on and like, oh, okay, alright, we're gonna do this, right? After all the uncertainty, we finally like find something we're sure about. And this happens now? Seriously? It gets exploded, it gets demolished today at this very moment? Karen clings onto my arm. The next moment, a huge wave rocks the boat. Gah! I shield Karen with my body and use my free hand to grip hold of the side of the boat and brace myself. At the edge of my vision, I see a bag full of food get tossed out into the sea, but there's nothing I can do about it. No, not the food! All I can do is hold on for dear life and pray that the boat doesn't capsize. It's gone. What the fuck? Why now of all times? When it's safe to raise my head again, the offshore platform, which had been right in front of us for just a moment before, has disappeared without a trace. Now there's just bits of trash and debris floating on the surface of the water it once rose from. The scheduled demolition. It was today. If we'd just been a little bit closer, our boat would have probably been caught up in it. We should take it as a stroke of good fortune that we're even still alive. But...
Setsuna.
This is worse, right, for Karen. We gave her a little bit of hope of like, do you want to see your mom again? There might be a clue on that offshore platform. She got all excited, and then it literally fucking evaporated in front of her eyes. Like, it literally just, boom, exploded. The word comes out like a sob.
Mama. What?
Pain lances through my heart.
ねえ、Setsuna. ママは
I don't know, Karen. I can't answer her. But either way, the answer to her question is quite obvious. Karen's knees give out and she crumples to the deck. This is my fault. I said that I'd take on her fears, but I couldn't handle that role at all. Driven by those fears, I was running towards someone to depend on, not wanting my lack of courage to be exposed. I'd used Karen's goals to camouflage it.
だよ。
And this is the result.
私にはもう無理だよ。
The dam holding back her pent-up emotions has burst.
怖いんだよ。ずっと怖かったんだよ。
All her suppressed fear comes gushing forth.
帰りたい。帰りたいよ。
Tears she's no longer able to contain after are running down her face.
ごめん。ごめん、Setsuna.
We're going back? Are we really going back after all this? No, Karen. I'm the one who should be saying those words. I mean, we failed her. I'm the one who should be crying those tears. And yet I've unfairly pushed it all on you. I pushed you so that I could remain the pure one. And yet, I'm weaker and uglier than anyone. God damn it, dude.
いや、待たせて悪かったね。
Are we seriously back? The officer returns, looking tired. For some reason, the moment I hear his voice, I feel something like relief bubbling up within me. The hard metal chair I'd been made to sit on the first time I arrived here now feels like the most comfortable seat in the world. Now I've got no choice but to acknowledge it. Yeah, I'm home.
ようやく君の処分が決定したよ。聞きたい？
Fine, hit me with it. Just throw me in fucking jail, dude. I think I can imagine, but go on.
島としては警察監視の下での本土への強制送還。まあ、
Oh.
要するに県警本所への引き渡しだね。
Really? I'm being kicked off the island? That's lenient of you, just like last time.
よかったね、ここが現代日本で。時代が違えば火あぶりにされていてもおかしくはないよ。
Well, at that time, they probably didn't have boats either, right? Is he trying to make a joke? Or at least not. Well, maybe like fucking wooden boats. Well, in any case, he's right about that. So what happens after that?
大雑把に言えば、君が問われる罪は2つ。まずは、船などの窃盗罪だけど。
Is it really theft? If we had the key, and the one that had the key is the daughter of the owner? The officer breaks off for a moment, then continues reluctantly.
どうもこれは、カレンちゃんの犯行ということになってしまいそうなんだよね。
Uh-oh. What do you mean?
カレンちゃんが自分がやったことだって言い張って聞かなくてね。
Wait, she's deciding to take the blame for that? No, she had nothing to do with it. I tricked her, okay?
まあまあ、最後まで聞いてよ。親族間の窃盗は特例でね、親告罪になるんだよ。
What does that mean? Spill it out for me. Well, it means that the father has to basically actually say, yeah, give a formal complaint to the police, right? In order for the police to treat it as a theft. Because if it's within the family, then you can argue that like, oh, it belongs to that person to some degree as well, right? The fellow family members to some degree. Or at least it's sort of less worse. So that person, so basically the Baldy has to come here and complain and say like, yeah, she stole my shit, for them to consider it like theft.
クルツ町長が告訴しなければ警察としては起訴できない。だけど彼がわざわざ自分の娘を訴えるなんてことはしないだろうね。
Plus it'd be a bad look, right, for the Kurutsu family, right? He wants to preserve it's in like the Kurutsu name, uphold the name, the glory of it. Well, if he's gonna sue his own daughter, then well.
要は見なかったことにしましょうと。
Oh, good for her. I see. Good. That means Karen won't get dragged into this mess. Okay, so that's that charge gone.
問題はもう一つの方。未成年者略取および誘拐罪。3ヶ月以上、7年以下の懲役だね。
Kidnapping of a minor. Kidnapping. I guess you guys see it that way. 7 years is a long time.
実際にはせいぜい数ヶ月だと思うけど、まあ長いよね。執行猶予がつく可能性はあるけど、君がカレンちゃんにナイフを向けているのを見たという証言があってね。
What?
無罪は難しいだろうね。
Knife points?
ただカレンちゃんの弁護によってはあるいは。
In other words, you're saying that this is going to court?
残念だけど、それは避けられないね。
But who? Who's the eyewitness that saw me hold Karen at knife point? Because that's fucking bullshit. Then I don't need a defense. I don't want to cause Karen any more trouble than I already have.
あのね、つまらない意地張ってる場合じゃないでしょ。
Maybe I am being stubborn. But that's not all there is to it. If this goes to court, that means she'll have to go to the mainland too, yeah, because considering I'm being, kicked off here and sent there, I don't want to snatch her dream away from her for such a stupid reason. Going to the mainland is Karen's dream. It didn't come true this time, but it will. One day. It might still be vague and unformed right now, but until that day, I want Karen to keep holding on to her dream. I don't want that day to evade her forever because of me.
どのみち事情聴取のためにカレンちゃんも本所へ行くことになるよ。
For real? Surely you can do that here. This island is under your jurisdiction, isn't it?
でもそれじゃあ君は
This is my crime. She's just a victim who was manipulated by me. Isn't that right? The officer falls silent. It's clearly written on his face that he doesn't think that's the case. Which is why this is my plea to him. Please, let that be the narrative. Even if you don't believe it, dude, this is the last thing I can do for her. I fucked everything up, okay? I fucked everything up. That's the fucking moral of this fucking story. Setsuna fucks everything up, okay? We're a fucking loser. We can't do anything. We just fucking suck. And I dragged Karen into this shit too. So at the very least, just let me take all the blame here, okay?
大
Let
変だ
her
よ。
go off free. Yeah, I'll have to take care not to drop the soap in the prison showers.
そういう意味じゃなくてね。
Oh, I'm not showering even. Fuck that shit. He sighs. I don't know if the sigh is related to my words, or the words he says next.
前科がつくとね、生きづらくなるよ。
That is true.
世間ってのは過去を決して忘れてはくれないからね。
Then it's actually a good thing for me. I don't have a real past. A person like that can't live within normal society. So no matter how dark it is, having some kind of past is better than none. That's true, we'd have some kind of past. Sure, it's a past, aka criminal record, but it's something permanent that we can hold on to, point to, and it's like, look, this is part of my history. Which is something we didn't have before, huh? I finally understand what you meant. That it's okay to make the wrong choices when you're young. Guys like me only have the wrong choices to make. But if you don't make one, you'll never grow. I chose. Karen chose. Even if we ended up just spinning our wheels. Because I made that choice, I was able to learn just how powerless and cowardly I really am.
やめてよ、そういう言い方は。こうなったのは君を焚きつけた私の責任だよ。
A little bit. Yeah, you take some of the fucking blame for this, dude.
私がもっとまともな警官ならいや、せめてまともな大人ならそもそもこんなことにはならなかったはずなのに。
You motivated me to do this shit. It's true that without talking to you, I might have ended up choosing differently. Choosing not to leave the island. Choosing not to confess my feelings for Karen. But I'm sure those would have been the wrong choices. Yeah, ultimately, right, even though in the shitty situation we're in right now, I feel like the choices that we made were still good choices. It just didn't end up working out the way we wanted it to or expected it to. And it wasn't all bad. Honestly, some good things happened too. She said she was happy. She approved of my choice and my actions. When I realized that she'd chosen me over the island, I felt like I was going to go mad with joy. That's enough for me. It's more happiness than a guy like me deserves. Although in the end, she never said she loved me back. Well, she said she did, but she added a maybe. But I think her feelings at that time were the real deal. She just gave in to another emotion.
一つ
Doubt.
聞いてもいい？
Sure, what is it?
どうして戻ってきたの？
Well, she wanted to. Because I gave in. I was scared. I gave in to fear. I couldn't stand the fear of throwing away my life up to now and starting a brand new one. Which is why I tried to depend on someone to cling to the connections I had formed. Even if we had made it to the mainland, I wouldn't have lasted very long. Sooner or later, I would have realized my error and lost my nerve. It was better to realize that error while the wounds it caused were still shallow.
せつな君、君は頑張ったよ。 この島に来た頃の君はまともに会話も噛み合わなくてどうしようかと思ったものだよ。でも今や立派な男の子だ。
He says I was about to be kicked off to the mainland and persecuted for kidnapping a minor. Boy? Is that supposed to be a compliment?
むしろ少し頑張りすぎたかもしれないね。
Really? I don't think so. If I'd had the strength not to give in to my fear, if I'd had the strength to dispel Karen's worries.
人は一人では生きられない。これはクルツ町長の口癖なんだけどね。
Right. If I had just been able to support Karen.
君は一人でいろんなものを背負い込みすぎちゃったんだね。
Huh? I did? By myself?
となると、やっぱり問題は。
Where did I go wrong? Was it a mistake to take Karen off the island while I still wasn't ready to brave my fears? Or was it something else entirely? At any rate, there's no point in reflecting on it now. And just because I made a mistake, it doesn't mean that this is the end. My path will continue on from here for as long as I live. All I can do is walk forward along it. When will I be sent to the mainland?
明朝の予定だよ。今夜はここに泊まってもらうことになるね。
Fuck. Am I gonna be sleeping in a cell?
まさか。2階に私の部屋があるから自由に使ってよ。
What the fuck, you live here? So we'll be sharing a bed, huh?
あのね、布団は別だからね、布団は。
Oh, how nice of you to give up your bed for me.
それと、暇だからって外を出歩いたりしないでね。一応交流扱いなんだから。
Then we can stay up late swapping stories of romance.
もうお腹いっぱいだよ。
Dude, I want to hear about Natsumi some more. The officer and I spent the night talking about a lot of different things. Although the topic we have the most in common does end up being romance. Having said that, our tales of love aren't exactly thrilling. When the officer tells me he's envious of me, though, it leaves a deep impression. He says that in his case, his crush never went with him. She never even considered him. I'm sure that he sees a past version of himself in me. Maybe he was trying to entrust his broken dreams to me. It did kind of feel like that to me a little bit, right? When we were like having that talk where he sort of motivated me. Perhaps, in the end, I was able to take a step further along the road that he had been trying to take himself. In which case, I'm sorry. From here on, I'll be walking my own path. I can no longer realize these dreams entrusted to me. Who can I pass them on to? Who will be the one to make them come true? The night advances while I'm musing over such thoughts. And before long, my last morning on the island will be upon me. Or so I'm thinking, when an unexpected visitor arrives for the officer. Wait, a visitor for him? Not even for me? Rinne isn't even gonna like come by like, alright, well, it was nice knowing you, Setsuna, see you later.
こんな時間にすまない。家族の目があって、なかなか家を出られなかったんだ。
Why does this voice sound familiar? Is this the brother? The visitor is the man I met that day down at the harbor. Yep, it's the brother of Karen.
クルツ・スバル。カレンの兄だ。
Subaru! I don't know, I don't know, there's just something about him, right? I mean, he looks quite feminine. Not that there's anything wrong with that. There are definitely aspects of me that look very feminine too, but like, it's just so funny to me that he was all like trying to be protective of his sister back then. He gives his name concisely and without a smile. And besides, I thought he was the fiancé back then, right? Which I viewed as a rival, therefore I started hating on him. I sensed traces of the mayor in his demeanor.
君が3000回刹那だね。この島の伝承に出てくる名と同じだ。
That's me. Why are you here? Did you come to punch me or something? Square up, bro. Let's do this. 1v1 me, bro.
誤解しないでほしい。むしろ僕は君に感謝をしている。
What? Why? Grateful?
あの子に外の世界を見せようとしてくれたことについてだ。
I'm trying. What's his angle here? What on earth is he trying to say? No, more pressingly, I mean, he knows of Karen's dream too, right? I remember that at the pier or at the quarry then, right? When we saw them huddling up together. Like, he sounded very hesitant too in making Karen's dream come true. So I guess he sort of respects me in a little bit that I actually tried to make her dream come true, I guess, right? The condescending tone of yours is pissing me off.
おっと、聞いた通り、歯に衣着せない物言いだね。
I'm a straight shooter. And now he's smiling for the first time. What's with this guy?
いや、すまない。よく品種を買ってしまってね。直そうとはしているんだが、つい。多めに見てくれ。というのは、わがままが過ぎるかもしれないが、せめて警戒は解いてくれないか？
He's not coming back at my harsh words with his own. So maybe he'll be easier to talk to than the mayor. I hope so. So what did you want? If you're here for my ass, you're not getting it.
必要ないよ。間に合っているから。
What does that mean? So you like guy asses? Wait, really? How exactly are you?
話を戻していいか？
Fine. Okay. God, you stubborn.
僕は君にお願いがあってここに来た。
Wait, what? You're coming here to ask a favor of a dude who's in custody and is going to be sent away in the morning. What the fuck can I do for you? I told you, you're not getting my ass.
カレンをもう一度連れ出してくれないか？
What? Huh?
後のことなら心配いらない。来るつけは僕が継ぐと、明日にも父に告げるつもりだ。
Wait, really? You're gonna take on the responsibility?
必要なものがあれば僕から提供しよう。何でも言ってくれ。
But I'm still gonna get kicked off. I still kidnapped a minor. Hold up a second. I don't understand. Whose side are you on? And what's your goal here? Is it my ass? It's my ass, isn't it?
あの子は昔から自分のことを自分で決められない子だった。
Oh yeah, well that's something I've definitely learned over the course of this route, but the same kind of applies to me.
もっともそれは僕が甘やかしすぎたせいでもある。さらに言えば、両親が二人とも自分のことで手一杯だったのが原因だが、悪者探しはこの際置いておこう。ともかく、僕が島を離れれば、あの子も変わると思っていたのだが。
He lets out a little sigh, then goes on.
どうやら大して意味はなかったようだ。
He concludes. I understand his point. When I saw the way Karen fawned over him before, it struck me as somewhat different to most sibling relationships. Yeah, she's getting pretty close to him. However,
あの子はこの島にいたらダメになる。
Who do you think you are? I don't care if you're her brother. What gives you the right to act so high and mighty? You went off to the mainland, so what do you know about her? I mean, I don't know, maybe they were pretty close before they left, right? Karen has changed. She's made plenty of her own choices. Like what? Coming to work for Ohara, I suppose, the Ohara family. That's why she came with me. That's why. I mean... It doesn't sound like she made the choice. And it was her choice to come back to the island. Or it was, you know, all along she wasn't sure about leaving in the first place. So it wasn't she chose to go away and then chose to go back. It's just that actually she was unsure. And then ultimately realized, no, I just want to go back. I hate this shit. She chose her own way of life. I don't know. She accomplished what I could not.
それは本当にあの子の選択か？
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, Subaru. Huh?
あの子は言っていたよ。自分のわがままで君に無理をさせたって。
Right. I'm the one who was unable to choose. I'm the one who wavered until she said that. All she'd done was make the decision in my stead.
あの子はまだ何も選択していない。いや、まだ選択できる段階にさえない。
He may be right, but so what? Yeah, I pushed myself too far. I've covered up all my fears and anxieties. But she saw through it all. She saw that I couldn't do it. You're asking me to take her away again? I already know it'll end up the same way. I mean, it has to. I'm just too scared. I don't have the confidence to live in a world I've never even seen before.
見たこともない世界
Oh, he doesn't know, right? That's right. I'm not like you. I know nothing outside of this island, but isn't that the same for Karen? Isn't that the same for most people on this goddamn island? He's been off to university and seen the world at his leisure. There's no way he could understand just how much courage is needed for Karen and me to take that step. Just how much pressure we feel knowing that we have no one to rely on. That all the responsibility is on our own frail shoulders. Even knowing all that, we made our choice. It may have been something so tiny that it was invisible to the outside observer, but we still took action.
そうかそうだったのか
There's no way he could understand. And I don't feel like trying to make him.
僕はどうやらとんだ思い違いをしていたようだ
You thought I came from the mainland? He can think what he likes. He can laugh to his mates about what a cowardly piece of shit I am for all I care.
すまない今日はこれで失礼する
Should you leave it now? I'll be taking my leave from this island after today, too. From tomorrow on, I'll be a complete outsider. This is great, Karen. I don't know whether he'll really be able to make it happen, but it looks like that guy is gonna take over the Kurutsu family. And then there'll be nothing holding you back. You'll be free. There'll be no reason for you to leave either. That'll be a real happy ending. Although, I guess I won't have done a thing. Not thanks to us.